What's good, YouTube? It's your boy K-Flex. I'm back with another video, and today we're going to talk about the Miami Dolphins win versus the Los Angeles Rams. I'm about to say the St. Louis. Anyways, and guys, honestly, guys, I was a lot more excited over the first half than I was that second half, truthfully. But just like I always say, there is no such thing as a good loss. When people try to give me those moral victories for losses, we don't accept those over here. Just like there's no such thing as a good loss, there's no such thing as a bad win. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's some wins that, you know, you ask questions about, but ain't really no such thing as a bad win. So the fact that we won, hey, fantastic. Out of everything I'm finna say in this video, the negative, the positive, whatever I'm finna say, at the end of the day, we won the game. And that, at the end of the day, that's what really, forget everything else, forget passing yards, forget rushing yards, forget that. You win the damn game, all right? So, let's get into it. The first half was phenomenal. Guys, our defense is the best in the league, to me. We have three cornerbacks who are impossible to beat in man. Well, very hard. Okay, I like them versus any in every secondary in the wide receiving core in the league. I like our cornerbacks to be better than any other wide receiving core in the league. That's just that simple. I trust us in man with any wide receiving core in the NFL. For one. For two, special teams was amazing. Jakeem Grant with a kick return. You know what I'm saying? Special teams, we was dominating them on special teams and defense. Those are the two phases of the game. But another phase of the game, offense, guys, we just didn't look good. And that's why this game was even close. We was really supposed to dominate them. Truthfully, they didn't score offensive touchdown until what, the second half, like the beginning of the fourth, or maybe in the third, midway. They didn't really score offensive touchdown until late. They scored one offensive touchdown off of a 3-yard jet sweep with Robert Woods because they got the ball at the 5 from our offense from Tua fumbling. Okay, on the first play of the game, because we had Aaron Donald one-on-one with Eric Flowers. For what? I don't know. That was the first thing I said in the last video, or the preview. I said Aaron Donald does never need to be one-on-one. Luckily, we didn't make that mistake again, but we had him one-on-one, and maybe Tua should have got the ball out, but at the end of the day, Aaron Donald cannot be one-on-one with Eric Flowers. That's just facts, okay? So yeah, we gave them 7 right there, and after that we scored 28 straight. Really wasn't on offense. We scored everything on defense, special teams. We got a fumble 6, we got a kick return, we got another, should have been a pick 6, but what was it, a pick 6 or a fumble? We should have got another fumble 6. Kyle Lanoy ran it back to the 1-yard line. We got to score the next play with Myles Gaskin. So we had some good plays, we had some good moments, but all of them were really on defense. On offense, honestly, if you really think about it, what good moment did we have on offense? Really nothing. And so that's not great, but like I said, a win is a win. So although I'm happy, you know what I'm saying, I'm not, you know, let's just break down the game, okay? Offensive wise, Tua, that's what we want to talk about, how Tua looked. Tua, honestly, you can't really answer how he looked because he just didn't get enough opportunity to show himself. I mean, 12 for 22, 93 yards, 1 touchdown. It's just a regular game to me. You know what I'm saying? He's just a regular, like, he didn't do nothing special. He didn't mess up, you know what I'm saying? He didn't mess up, or he just didn't look, he just was a regular quarterback. And the thing is, we barely got plays. We barely got the ball. It seems like every time, you know, you're saying you look at the screen, the Rams had the ball. I bet you, and I haven't checked time of possession at all, but I bet you it favors the Rams heavily, especially before that last one. Before we started wasting time, I can guarantee, oh, they're not going to let me see the time of possession. See it. If I was able to see the time of possession, it would favor the Rams heavily, okay? Because we could not get the ball. You know what I'm saying? And every time we got the ball, we would go 3 and out, and our defense eventually got tired. And so at the end, they started running up stat padding. The game was already over, really, but they started stat padding at the end. And truthfully, our offense has to be better, okay? Our offense is not the same as it was with Fitz. They kind of let Fitz do whatever he wanted. They kind of ran like an air raid kind of offense. I don't know why we can't run that with Tua. I understand that they have different skill sets, but the offense that we had designed for Tua this game was awful. Okay, it was awful. I mean, and I gotta give some credit to the Rams defense. The Rams don't got a bad defense, but they didn't even have Jalen Ramsey playing. And the offense we designed, it was just a whole bunch of, I mean, we ran a screen on 3rd and 10 one time, and I was like, this is real Adam Gase-like. Not saying that you can never run screens on 3rd and 10, but it was just, then we ran a slant on 3rd and 14. Like when Fitz was in the game, we used to throw the ball up. Even if it's 3rd and 14, we're throwing the ball up. Devontae make a play, Preston make a play. That's why we got these big receivers. When Tua is like, oh, let's do a slant, let's do a drag, and let's just punt it. Like, I understand our defense was playing amazing, but real Adam Gase like. So I don't like I just don't like the calling. I don't want to say give up on it though. Because I was like, this new game plan they have developed for Tua is terrible, but I wouldn't say give up on it off the fact that we got to at least see it against the Cardinals next week, which we should be able to score points offensively on them. If we can't score points offensively on them in that first half, running this little read option scheme that we designed for Tua, we need to go back to the fit scheme. I'm not saying that why can't Tua run the fit scheme? What's the problem? Why can't he run an air raid and air it out like that? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And obviously they want to give him an offense to fit his skill set. So that's why I say wait till this Cardinals game. And if we can't score on the Cardinals, this offense just doesn't work in the NFL. I'm sorry. All right. All that pistol and stuff. But yeah, that's what really was kind of like making the win bittersweet. It's like, yo, what is our offense doing? Like, and it made it kind of close. I mean, if the kicker makes that field goal, it's a whole nother. We're dealing with a whole nother game. Their kicker absolutely shanked a field goal that would have made a one-possession game, and then we're talking about, you know what I'm saying, actually a one-possession game with a team that we absolutely dominated. And I have to be able to go see. I have to be able to go see the team stats. They're not letting me see the team stats. One second, I'm gonna go to ESPN because I have to see like some of the offensive stats ours compared to theirs. Okay, so here we go. I got it over here right now. First downs, they had 31. We had 8 first downs the whole game. 8. Third down efficiency. We went 3 for 12 on third down. Total plays. Reload me. 92 to 48. We couldn't even get the ball. We was going 3 and out. Total yards. We had 145 yards on offense. They have 471, which are inflated because they was catching balls when the game was over. But we had 145 yards. 3 yards per play. We had 90 passing yards. Rushing. I mean, if you were just looking at this, if you were just honestly looking at these offensive stats, you would have thought we got beat. That just shows you a testament of how good our defense actually is and how good they played today. Count possession. This is what I really wanted to see. 36 to 23. I mean, they had the ball every like way too much that game, and our offense didn't look good at all. But a win is a win. Like I said, if we lost this game, I would have been angry as hell. A win is a win. I don't care that much. We're 4-3. We're in good position to make the playoffs, and honestly, we should be getting some respect now. Because we're not going to get the respect we would have got if our offense would have played better. Because we were dominating. Everybody in the first half was like, oh my God, the Dolphins. But then in the second half, we kind of looked like terrible. So maybe we won't get the respect. And I don't care about the respect that much because I just don't. It don't win games. So Byron Jones played amazing. Xavier Howard played great for the most part. He did get beat a couple times. He should have had a pick really, but he dropped it. He dropped one pick, but he played pretty good. Eric Rowe, he dropped the pick too. He's playing amazing. He had an interception as well. Our defensive line, Agba number 90. I don't know if it's magic in that number 91, but Agba is looking great. Everybody's looking great. Our defense played absolutely fantastic until it was like the end where it was like, okay, the game's pretty much over, and plus they were dead tired. But our defense played amazing. I really have nothing positive to say about our offense, and that's crazy. In a game that we won 28-17, I have nothing really positive to say about the offense. But what can you say? What did we do on offense? We didn't do anything. I mean, Miles Gaskin has a couple of nice runs. I can't end this video without talking about the drops. There were some bad drops. Specifically from Preston Williams with 2 big drops, wide open. There was a Mike Gesicki drop there in the first or second quarter where it was like probably a 30-yard pass. He had the ball in his hand, the defender comes, knocked it away. And everybody wants to say, oh, well, Mike Gesicki, you know, he has to catch that. And I agree, he should catch that. He has good hands. You know, that's what we got him for. But I'm not really judging that. I'm not going to say he failed to it because he dropped that pass when that was amazing coverage by the defender. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to say the defender made a great play. Now, do you want Mike Gesicki to wrestle that away from him? Yes, but sometimes you got to give the defender credit. So I'm not blaming him for that drop. I know Miles Gaskin dropped a little curl out for about like 5 yards at the end of the game as well. He got hit by Taylor Rapp, and he got hit hard and dropped it. But he's a running back, and because I'm not gonna say he's fell into it because he dropped that pass. You know what I'm saying? And he got hit instantly. You know what I'm saying? It was a tough. But the Preston drops, it was out of pocket. You know what I'm saying? He cannot drop them. But let's say all the passes were caught, especially the Preston cat. You know, Tua has over 100 yards. You know what I'm saying? But definitely not a bad debut. He did what he had to do to win. We did what we had to do to win. But we got to do more on offense. And that comes down to what I was seeing. It comes down to everything. You know, the players have to play better. They can't be dropping balls. Tua was obviously nervous in the first half, I could tell. And then, well, in the first quarter especially. And then Chan Gailey, I mean, I like the offensive calling when we had Fitz in there. It was beautiful. I never complained about the offensive calling. I don't know what this offensive calling was this week, but, you know, man, somebody had tweeted me, my boy Crispy, and he said, well, you got to give credit to the Rams defense. And even though they have Jalen Ramsey, I'm going to do that. I'll just mark that up for this week. I'll give credit to the Rams defense and say the Rams defense was just really, really good. If the Cardinals shut our offense down the same way the Rams did, though, nah, bro. No, bro. No. Let's go back to the other one, okay? Give me a comment on what you guys think. 17-28 Miami Dolphins win. Ain't no such thing as a bad win, guys. It's your boy K Flexing. I'm out.